The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Jalen Wells. Let's bring out the starter.
RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contact.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at center. Jones finds Harden. A three from Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
A three from Morant. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard the pass to Pop. Back to Leonard. Pass to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. The three from Harden. And another three for the Clippers.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Bane passes to Wells. Here's Edey. Morant with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. Can't get it to fall. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Hits the three-point bomb.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you, guys.
Thank you, David.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Now here's Morant. The jump hook. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
From deep Harden, another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Bojan Bogdanovic. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson.
Brandon Clark.
A three from Leonard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Leonard's got 6 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Harden outside. Hits it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Morant. Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. There's the triple, and another 3 for the Clippers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 15-point game. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Now here's Leonard. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 18. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Morant missing.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Leonard kicks to Jones. Pass to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Luke Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
No more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Assisted by
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To the left wing. Coffee passes to Dunn. Over Kennard. And there's Dunn on the assist from Zubats. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pippen against Dunn. Clark a screen on Dunn. Pippen the pass to Clark. Excellent defense there from Zubats.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Batum for 3. Back to Dunn. Pass to Coffee. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Batum. Powell comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dunn. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard.
Strong move by Bain. You could see it in his eyes that no one was stopping that drive.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Simmons. Powell for three. And another three for the Clippers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Pippen missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Well, Richard, we've had the Big Three era, then the Super Team era. But what era do you think we're in right now?
Well, you still need at least one superstar to win it all. The teams are focusing more on surrounding their stars with high-quality role players instead of going all in on superstars.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Here's Morant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Amir Coffey. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 16-6 run. Harden kicks to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining.
Harden with the stuff.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Drop and dunk.
The Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now Aldama. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And Morant throws it down.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
The three from Harden. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Bain's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
It's Harden with the drive, and he makes that one. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Morant, the bounce pass. And here is Wells. Still yet to score. Takes the three. And Ja Morant with the three.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
And Leonard has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Morant.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
It's Powell on the wing. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. And here's Harden for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
28.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
Taking a look at the Clippers. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personal.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They're going to the arc.
And that is our...
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Driving the lane. The rebound by Harden.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Powell, that's good.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Morant with a wide open look. It's three-pointers off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Pass to Wells. Now here's Morant. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Harden against Morant. Now Wells. Right side Bane to halt the run. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Morant with the bucket.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's good from long range.
Not just a scorer, Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
Harden the pass to Jones. From past the arc. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. A second chance effort. Here's Wells. Out to Morant. From downtown. It's hauled in by Zubac.
2 minutes.
Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And he gets it to go. Harden's got 29 in the game.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
And it's Morant missing.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 31.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Jackson looking it over. Back to Morant. That shot off the mark. Harden with the defensive effort.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Memphis moving it around. Bane inside the three-point line. The Grizzlies with another miss.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Outside, Jones. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. And it goes down 2 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The three from Morant. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point basket.
19 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Desmond Bane out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's Wells. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. A 3 from Simmons. No good. Shot missing. The Grizzlies shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Bane. Buries it down low.
Desmond Bane.
Excellent job converting inside. Bane's guys encourage him to be aggressive down there.
Simmons passes to Batum. Here's Coffey. Misses the 3. Wells dishes to Clark. And he lays it straight in.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Simmons passes to Coffee. Outside, Batum. Pass to Coffee from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Pippen in the corner. Wells wide open. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Simmons finds Batum. Rob. Tries it from 19. Outside for Pippen. Takes a three. Simmons pulls it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Sinks the triple.
And the man has no heart. And that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pippen against Simmons. Simmons pulls it in.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The shot's good.
This is what you like to see from Simmons, on the attack, being the aggressor.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dunn looking over the floor, driving to the basket. That one good for 2.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. He gets it in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Over in the corner, Batum. Dunn outside. Over Bain. And there's Dunn on the assist from Batum. Dunn's got 7 now in this quarter.
And when Dunn finds his comfort zone, his team is all the more dangerous. Just an unreal scorer who continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Brown comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Bogdanovich in for Ben Simmons. Knocks down the 3-ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pippen with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark, and it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Dunn attacking, and Dunn with the slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Eubanks the pass to Brown. Here's the three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And a wide open look for Bane. Again, the miss by Bane. And here's Los Angeles. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Bogdanovich kicks to Brown. Done outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Coffey. No good on the three. Bane against Dunn. Here's Bane. So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
It's easier to find success in the pick-and-roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Outside Carter. Pass to Reese. Cardoso. The kick out to Carter. Now it's Reese.
Defended by Stewart.
Reese on the left. Back to Carter.
From past the arc. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
A great three-point shooter in college. Carter is trying to gain consistency from beyond the arc as a pro as well.
Lane Hamilton can't hit.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Kennedy Carter for three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
On offense, here the Liberty. So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
Here's Phoebish. Ionescu outside. Can't get it to fall. Reese with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Pass to Carter.
Let's go with a three. The rebound by the Liberty.
Laney Hamilton left side.
Liberty keep it alive. The three ball. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Vandersloot outside.
Offensive board. Out to Atkins.
For three.
That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
Pass to Phoebish.
The floater.
Atkins grabs the board.
Chicago leading. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
I love when Vandersloot lets it fly without hesitating. This is where she's most dangerous.
They're not having much success at all right now.
They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find something that works.
Ionescu right side.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Here's Vandersloot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses defenders have backed off her.
Pass to Jones.
Ionescu.
Shoots over Vandersloot.
It's hauled in by Reese.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery. Their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
This one for three.
Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing.
And so it's Chicago with it. 10-point lead.
Cardoso, high post. The kick out to Carter.
From downtown. And again, it's the sky from deep.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Okay, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu.
On offense, here the sky. From deep, Ariel Atkins bangs home the trifecta.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here's Jones. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And that one's good. Stewart.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Carter. Atkins.
From outside the arc. Missed the shot. She's 3 for 4 in the game. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Laney Hamilton. It's good from long range.
That was a heads-up play by Stewart. Look, the bottom line, she's a playmaker.
Courtney Vandersloot for three. Connects from three-point range.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
And no good. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Sky leading by 14. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
And here's Banham. Out to the right wing. Here's Onyenwere. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
You go back to her college days, and Onyenwere has put a lot of work into her three-point shot, and we're seeing the results.
Norton outside. Sabali. Now Burke. Pass to Cloud. Fires the three. Onyenwere grabs the board.
And Tim, talk about an immediate impact. Michaela Onyenwere earning Rookie of the Year honors back in 2021.
Yeah, winning it for the Liberty back in 2021. However, she was traded away before the 23 season when the Liberty were looking for some cap space to build that final super team. But Michaela's done a great job taking that in stride and continuing to play at a high level.
Now here's Nurse. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest.
Trusting in her shot. Onyenwere ready to train it as soon as she got the feed.
Norton outside. Burke. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Nurse with the bucket.
Right back at you. Kia Nurse, so competitive, won national championships in college, was going to respond in kind.
And the Liberty call time here. And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year added major pieces. Really a big-time signing from the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Williams. Pass to Banham. And another basket for Chicago.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 5. That shot goes in, and she now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Nice low-post offense.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 7. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sky.
Nothing has gone right for them today. It's been their own doing, just like we saw there.
And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
Now here's Cloud. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Jones, the rebound by the Sky. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. The 3. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
When Nurse is dialed in, she can easily hit from beyond the arc. She finds her spot and sinks it.
Pass to Jones. Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not. Yet another 3 for her. She's really been draining them here in the second.
Now here's Cloud. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Crazy, just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Williams, guarded by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Banham. Off target from 3-point range.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Here's Stewart. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in. Now here's Onion Wade. 6 points for her. No coverage that time.
Good vision from Kia Nurse. So she's able to spot a wide open shooter and then set them up accordingly.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here is Stewart. Over Onion Wade. A nice shot by Stewart.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Banham. 5 points in the game. Took him no time at all on that one.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here is Ionescu. Tight defense on her. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. 5 to shoot. Here's Stewart. The kick out to Ionescu. No good with the triple.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Stewart with the ball. Ionescu up top. She's guarded by Williams. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows.
A problem for the defense from anywhere. Ionescu enjoys getting inside and forcing them to get aggressive with her.
And here is Vandersloot. 8 points for her. Carter. Here's the 3. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Sky running away with it. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And Kennedy Carter has been sensational here.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation. Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Ionescu, that's good.
Excellent release from mid-range. Ionescu has a gift for getting to her spots offensively.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Outside Stewart. Back to Ionescu. The rebound by the Sky. Outside Atkins. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Chicago.
Good read from Carter. Very willing to give the ball up in order to get her teammates involved.
Now here is Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Brianna Stewart from outside. Kennedy Carter with the rebound. Vandersloot left side. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Pass to Vandersloot. Misses the three. And here's Ionescu. Back to Stewart. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Kennedy Carter for three. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game. Now here is Ionescu. Guarded closely. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Chicago with it. Carter. Hamilton covering. Yeah, count it.
What body control from Carter there. Showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The rebound by the Sky. Vandersloot outside. And the three off target.
Obviously, easier said than done, but what's the key in winning a title?
Well, straight up, you need a first-team all-WNBA level player. Basically, every title team has had, at minimum, a top 5 talent.
And it has to be about more than her. You need key role players and multiple defensive stoppers as well.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Vandersloot outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Reese. Chicago again missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
You see the vision from Stewart there. That's something that every coach in the league would appreciate.
Takes the three. Carter, that's good.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Now Lainey Hamilton. 6 points for her. Thievish with the bucket.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Outside Carter. There's the triple. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
A confident long-range bomb from Carter. Just not in intimidated by the distance of the shot.
Now here's Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Stewart with the screen to the middle. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Impressive from Stewart. 6'4", coming down in the pick and roll must be a scary sight.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Carter, that's good.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Laney Hamilton can't hit.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
On the wing, Kennedy Carter. Laney Hamilton covering. Carter misses.
And it's New York's ball. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Kennedy Carter with the triple.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Ionescu up top. Vandersloot defending. And that one's going against Cardoso. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Davis.
She's tightly guarded.
Sabali.
Here's Jones. There's the block. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Sky just dominating. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
On offense, here the Liberty. Outside, Laney Hamilton.
Tries it from the top of the key. Jefferson pulls it in. Nurse, left side, and the shot goes in.
You can just tell how comfortable Nurse is from mid-range. She doesn't hesitate to take shots like that.
Here's Ionescu. Back to Laney Hamilton.
And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu gets it to go from downtown.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Inside. Pass to Banham. Here's Nurse.
Jefferson. The kick out to Williams.
Cans it from downtown.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Ionescu outside.
And again, it's New York with a three.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
The left wing, here's Banham. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Pass to Laney Hamilton.
Ionescu. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Nurse, left side. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
Give her another. She might be a point guard, but Nurse can light it up herself. Her diverse skill set can lead to big nights.
Ionescu outside. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Jefferson outside. Here's Banham. And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Allen. D right on her. Durantes. 4 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep burying those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Williams can't get it to go.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Outside, Sabali. There's a screen. Will it go? Cleanie Hamilton, that one's good.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. She's got too much speed.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Jefferson hits the three-point bomb.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Drills it from outside.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Here's Jefferson. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Pass to Ionescu. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. The three is up. Rebound, Chicago. Now here's Durantes. Over Ionescu. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now here's Sabali. To the paint. Zebish. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Jefferson left side. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Zebish shot is off.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Takes the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Well, Jefferson does not take a ton of shots from downtown, but she does hit at a solid clip.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Allen. Pass to Ionescu. Shoots the three. But they recover it. Now Burke goes back up. Allen with the rebound. Now here's Onion Wade. Sinks that one from the post.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defense.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical